Hey folks, Robbie here. We're going to look at some cars. I got all these for $650, including Jeep in the blister. So we're going to start out. This reminds me of like a Yantang or something, not sure. Look like the door is opened. It doesn't have it on the base, but that's kind of what it reminds me of. Old Matchbox truck. This is the old from 1973 or 79. I have another Matchbox, old Ford pickup truck, Royal Maddox. I got a yellow one, but I didn't have the white one. I believe it had an animal on the back or something, and a camper shelf, if I'm not mistaken. Also from the 70s. Another Matchbox, Dodge. This one I also believe from the 70s. It probably had an animal or something in it at one time. I got some of these, but none of mine are complete. They're usually missing the bed or something on them. Newer one, Mustang. Sure from the 2000s. Old favorite, Baja, missing the hood and glass. This one could probably go in my junkyard. But nothing like the old Baja, all metal, sure from the 80s. I believe this was the old Ford dump truck, missing the dump. Not in too bad shape. Next up is an old Yantang, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but old Chevy pickup. I like these old Chevy trucks. In beat up shape. It's always neat. You can tell these were loved. Played with, might get a paint job someday or something. Opening tailgate. Next up is an old, there's an old Tamaka Mazda with a smashed roof. Missing the hatch. And next up is a Play Art Lamborghini. Another one well loved. Might give it a paint job sometime, but an old Play Art. Next up is the Olds. Might be an Olds Aerotech or something. Hatch opens. Plastic base. Next up is the Erdo Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am that's been a little rough. Might try to pop the roof. Maybe give it a new paint job or something. Try to fix it up a little bit. But the old Ertl, Smokey and the Bandit. Next up, another Mustang. Here's an older one from the late 80s, early 90s, I believe. Really good shape. Next up is an old Stooge Cat, or whatever they call it. Definitely ready for a paint job. Maybe give it a custom paint job. Next up is an Ertl's Daisy's Jeep with the smashed windshield. She did one too many jumps with it. Ha ha ha. Might try to fix it up sometime. Next up is, let's see who makes this. Oh, it's a Hot Wheel Speed Racer. I guess Racer X's car. And next up, Lowrider Monte Carlo. I believe this is an 80s version of the Monte Carlo. In pretty good shape. And next up we got a Matchbox military vehicle. The heads are all gone. Must have had a zombie attack. Year is this from? I believe it's from the 70s. Really heavy metal. Next up is an old Corvette, all metal. Been painted or rough paint. Not sure if this was a red line or not. It had some red lines around the wheel, but I'm not for certain. Copyright is I guess 75. So I guess that could have been. But I'll probably maybe give this a custom paint job or something. Next up is an old paramedic van. Either Dodge or, I've heard these either Dodges or Fords. Of course, this one's been painted, metal base, no windshield. Not sure what color this one was molded at one time. I'm thinking, can't tell, folks, can't tell. But anyway, next up is another Matchbox USA one. I'm sure this is from the 80s. Not too bad a shape. I could paint the roof white or something, fix it up a little bit. All metal. Let's see, does it say what year? Chevy van, made in England, 1979. Made in England, folks. And now we're going to get to my favorite, the trucks. Here's Kentworth. Missing the trailer, but made of heavy metal. And the next Hot Wheel truck is Peterbilt. Another one made of metal. Nice and heavy, missing its trailer too. Maybe I'll find the trailer sometime to go with them, folks. It would be pretty cool. but nice heavy truck. And next up is a Yantang, or however you pronounce it, missing the grill. You can always maybe try to make a grill or something. And next up is another one missing the grill, another Yantang. Maybe fix this one up, give it a different paint job or something. But anyway, that's what I got for $6.50, and I'm happy with it. They've been pretty well loved and played with, but hey, having a lot of them. But anyway, this is Robbie saying thanks for